I am Toto. As you can see, I'm a tree, but I've not always been so tall and strong. It was a long and crazy adventure that started when I was a young seed. We seeds lived with a very wise master called the Great Farmer. The farmer taught us so many things: how to play, how to get along with each other, and most importantly, how to be a good tree. He told us that the journey to becoming a tree is sometimes tricky. He taught us that even after becoming a good tree is known by its fruits, and that the deeper your roots, the better your fruits. And to top it off, he gave us a fun song to help us remember. Are you ready? Repeat after me. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. Very good. Every year around spring, the farmer would send some of us seeds out on our great adventure to become trees. He would give each of us a key and tell them that the key would unlock their inner tree. After years of seeing seeds go out, it was finally my turn, and I was so excited. I couldn't wait to get my key, get my roots, and unlock my inner tree. My time came, the farmer came to me and said, "Toto, this key will unlock your inner tree. Go and bear fruit." I took the key and was off. After a couple of hours, I found an open road and said, "This is good enough." With the key loosely around my finger, I closed my eyes and sang the song. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. I squeezed, but nothing happened. When I opened up my eyes, there were birds everywhere. They were flapping and started to attack me. I fought them off as hard as I could, but I couldn't fight them off. They knocked me to the ground and they stole my key. I was mad and went back to the farmer, and he had a key. And he told me again, "Toto, this key will unlock your inner tree." This time I put the key in my pocket and set off. After a few hours, I passed the open road and came to a place called Rocky Ridge. I thought, perfect. I don't have to worry about birds. I closed my eyes and sang the song. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. I squeezed and a tiny little root started coming out. It hit a rock and stopped, but I was so happy. I had a root. But when I saw it was so hot, I couldn't believe it. The sun took a deep breath and blew me away. My tiny root couldn't hold on. I tumbled up against the rocks and I lost my key again. When the dust settled, I looked around. I was battered and bruised and couldn't find my key anywhere. I went back to the farm. The farmer gave me another key and said, "Toto, this key will unlock your inner tree." I put the key around my neck and took off past the open road, past Rocky Ridge, and came to a place called Rosy Row. I said, "This is perfect. There are already plants here. This is a great place to plant my roots." I closed my eyes and sang the song like before. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. I squeezed, and sure enough, my roots started popping up. My neck grew longer, but the thing about roses is thorns. The thorns were poking me and scratching me and tearing my clothes, and they actually ripped the chain off my neck, and I lost my key. I had to go back. And the farmer had a key for me again, and he said, Toto, this key will unlock your inner tree. I took the key, past the open road and held it closer, past the rocks and held it closer, past the roses and held it closer. I kept on going until I found a place with rich, soft soil. I stopped. With the key pressing against my heart, I closed my eyes and thanked the farmer for the key. I thanked him for everything he taught me while on the farm. I thanked him for protecting me from the birds, from the rocks, and from the thorns. I thanked him for forgiving me and always giving me chances. I thanked him. I quietly sang the song. It takes good ground to make the roots go down, good ground to make the roots go. It takes good ground to make the roots go down, good ground to make the roots go. It takes good ground to make the roots go down, good ground to make the roots go. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. It takes good ground to make the roots go down. When I opened my eyes, I saw that my branches were long, my trunk was strong, my leaves were big and bright. And can you guess what else I had? Can you guess? I began to bear fruit. I had fruit. I had unlocked my inner tree, and the key was recognizing how good the farmer is, thanking him for all he has done, and allowing that to change my heart.